from Bad Monkey Studios in beautiful Amish country, heard throughout these fabulous United States and around the globe on the World Wide Web. This is The B Team with Cory and Jim.
Like that story you just told.
A lot like that story I just told.
What's up, man?
Nothing.
Quality check. This is for the fans of the B Team right here. This is the professional sound that we give every single episode. Okay,
it is, yeah.
We could give them sounds that sound like this, and you can't really hear anything that well. But then I'm going to come right back.
There you are.
It's beautiful.
There you are.
God, it's so crisp.
It is, isn't it?
That's how much you think that mic is? A couple thousand?
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Pennies?
Unless I'm out here, and then you think, wow, what a cheap mic those guys are using, and then I bring it right
Oh
back
my
in here.
God.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Your voice sounds deeper too when you talk into the mic.
Thank you.
It sounds sexier.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Sipping on some Max. I'm just enjoying my
Pepsi
day
Max is
today.
going down nice.
I'm excited.
What are you excited about? What's got you jacked up?
I got a lot of stuff. Busy life, if you will. St. Patty's Day's coming, which I love.
It is.
Number one, I'm a big fan of green. Did you know that? That's
I
a little
didn't know
fun
that.
fact about me.
Would we call it your favorite color?
Never.
Right.
Nope. But I went to a school. It's not Hogwarts.
Okay.
But they have green in their colors.
Really?
So I wear it well, you know.
Yeah. You wear it well.
Yeah. It looks good on me, you know what I mean?
I gotcha. Well, I have to tell you something about the green and St. Patrick's Day.
Go with
Can
it.
I? Can I school you and the folks a little bit?
Well, I try it.
We should really wear blue.
Nope.
Did you know that?
It's red.
St. Patrick himself would have to deal with pinching on his feast day
How do you know?
because his color was St. Patrick's blue, a light shade of blue.
They can't just... No, you can't just name a color St. Patrick's blue because he wore that color.
He did.
That's pretty racist.
That was his color.
Do you think he did that?
Yeah, he did.
He just named the color blue. He's like, you know what? This is St. Patrick's blue, bitch. You gotta pay me 25 cents every time you wear that.
The color green only became associated with the big day after it was linked to the Irish independence movement in the late 18th century. So before that, it was blue.
So 95, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
But here, and you know what? To couple with that story, I found a little tidbit out. You know, leprechauns are kind of the mascot for St. Patty's Day.
Okay.
They, in folklore, used to wear red coats, not green. So you got kind of a bit of a color wheel there forming. It's your primary colors for video. Most people don't know that unless you studied it.
St. Patrick was British.
What?
Did you know that?
Probably because they invaded Ireland.
Although he made his mark by introducing Christianity to Ireland in the year 432.
Is that
Patrick
AD?
wasn't Irish himself. He was born to Roman parents in Scotland or Wales in the late 4th century. Now, Wales, they claim him. The Welsh, they say, yeah, he's ours. They even have a rock where they are pretty sure
Blarney
a stone. Nope.
Blarney Stone.
Where they're
I'm
sure
pretty sure.
that
I'm pretty sure
he
that's
was
his
born.
stone. Wait, whoa. You said they have a stone
Yeah, there's a stone
where he was birthed.
in Wales
Was it in
where
a
they
field?
say he was born. Yeah,
So his mother gave birth to him in a field.
you would think. Yeah.
Well, in
In
theory,
432.
listen, I'm not going to dive into midwifery. We've already talked a little bit about that on the show, but I feel like you could have at least, thrown a pan out there. That dude hit the Emerald Isle, day one.
The Irish do take St. Patrick's Day seriously.
Well, of course.
As you might expect, St. Patrick's Day is a huge deal in his old stomping grounds. It's a national holiday in both Ireland and Northern Ireland. Both. It's the only thing they can agree on.
Yeah, because they get real stabby and blowy-uppy
They
over
get
a lot
balmy
of
over
stuff.
there.
Really balmy.
They do.
Just about a lot of things. They don't really see eye to eye. It's like a little bit more overblown version of the butter toast Seuss book, upside and downside. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty close.
The New Yorkers also take St. Patrick's Day pretty seriously. They have a St. Patrick's Day parade. I don't know if you know about
Let
this.
me stop you here, though, because there's like 3 major U.S. cities, man, that claim they have the best St. Patty's Day parade.
Yeah.
Or festivities, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Which one, your research, who's the winner?
Chicago.
Chi-Town?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that the other day. I would assume it would have been Boston, but.
Yeah, you would think.
Chi-Tizzle. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. The New York St. Patrick's Day parade is one of the world's largest St. Patrick's Day parade, larger than anything they have in Ireland. Since 1762. Since 1762, yeah.
In New York.
250,000 marchers have traipsed up Fifth Avenue on foot. The parade still doesn't allow floats, cars, or other modern trappings.
They need to get with the times. This is 2016. That's ridiculous. I'm offended.
And as we just talked about, Chicago, they feel pretty lucky too.
Yeah.
New York may have more manpower, but Chicago has a spectacle all its own. The city has been celebrating St. Patrick's Day by dumping green dye into the Chicago River. It's
pretty dope.
Since, how long do you think they've been doing that?
I'm going to say, all right, if New York was marching in the 1700s, I'm gonna rough guesstimate here since at least 1985.
1962. Actually, you were closer than you thought. It takes 40 tons of dye to get the river to a subtly festive shade.
That's a lot of.
I'm sorry, suitably festive shade. I said subtly. Suitably festive shade.
I was going to say, then they need to invest in some more
let's
tonnage.
not make it so subtle.
You know?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be green. Okay.
Yeah. And now they use a special type of natural oil or something that dissipates after 4 or 5 days.
Because it's organic.
They're green.
They're going green. God, we should write for a late night show.
Nope.
What do you think?
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
Okay, well.
I haven't laughed about anything we've said yet today.
Teaches that. Well, that's not my fault. I'm sitting here giving you pure gold. All right?
Green gold, as it were, today.
Not for a leprechaun. It's real gold.
St. Patty's Day used to be a dry holiday.
What?
For
potatoes. They eat the potatoes.
For most of the 20th century, St. Patrick's Day was considered a strictly religious holiday in Ireland, which meant that the nation's pubs were closed for business.
That's gross.
On March 17th.
That's the grossest thing I've ever heard.
Whew.
I'm going to throw up.
There was one exception. This is pretty good. There was one exception. The beer vendors at the big national dog show, which was always held on St. Patrick's Day, they were allowed to sell beer there.
That makes
so
no
a large
sense.
Contingent of Irish partiers celebrating St. Patrick's Day would go to this dog show.
That's awesome.
Even if they didn't give a crap about dogs.
You know they didn't. I bet if you polled like 50 to 70% of the people there on what kind of a dog, like a border collie is, they'd be like, it looks like a lab?
Looks like an Irish wolfhound to me.
Irish wolfhound. Okay, can I get that? Can I get another Guinness? Thank you.
In 1970, the day was converted to a national holiday, and the stout resumed flowing.
Nice. Well, good for them. Yeah. I'm proud of them.
Me too.
I'm proud of them.
Yeah, way to get drunk.
Do you have any food traditions that you eat on the
locally,
patties?
family-wise? Yeah.
Because you're an Irish guy.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a bit. We've dabbled, and your wife's Irish.
My whiff. Yeah.
My wife's Irish.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by you people.
Yeah, you shorties.
I don't like it. I don't trust it. First of all, I'm outnumbered.
Yeah, but we do the cabbage and corned beef thing.
Like a Reuben.
Yeah.
I'll tear up a Reuben.
Yeah. That would be
I'm sorry.
sauerkraut.
I was watching a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
man.
I was watching a lot of food porn before I got here. It's pretty good stuff.
But I can tell you a little something about the corned beef and cabbage if you care to hear it.
Well, I guess.
Corned beef and cabbage, a traditional St. Patrick's Day staple, doesn't have anything to do with grain corn.
But it does have something to do with grain alcohol. Boom.
Instead, it's a nod to the large grains of salt that were historically used to cure meats, which were also known as corns.
What?
So it's the salt. Yeah. The meat has nothing. There's no corn in it.
I know.
There's
That's
no
what I
corned
thought it
beef.
was.
Yeah.
When they say corned beef, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't see any corn in this beef. You're
Right.
a fucking liar.
Yeah, it's just they call the salt corn. So
Ha!
learned something on that one, didn't you?
I did. That came in really clear over the mic. That Pepsi Max always goes down smooth. Pepsi Max picks him up at your local retailer today. I'm just going to keep feeding it to him until somebody either sends us a check or a letter.
We're going to keep baiting that hook.
all day. All day.
What about you? Food wise or anything like that? Does Maddie do anything?
Shamrock. Not the Shamrock Shake because I don't do McDonald's anymore, but they have a similar one to that at Arby's. It's just a mint thing. You know what I mean?
Is it a coffee or
No, it's a milkshake. But it's like they take a Thin Mint, the Girl Scout cookie, and make a shake out of it.
Really?
It's pretty dope. But it's green.
Huh.
So nobody can pinch you because you're wearing green internally. It's kind of a mind fuck there. What you got? You got anything else? Anything else for us?
Oh, I got a lot.
Oh, well, all right. We'll stop talking about it then.
Let's see. It's the thought that counts. Not every city goes all out in its celebratory efforts. From 1999 to 2007, the Irish village of Dripsey proudly touted that it hosted the shortest St. Patrick's Day parade in the world. The route ran for 26 yards between two pubs.
Beautiful.
Today, Hot Springs, Arkansas claims the title for brevity. Its brief parade runs 98 feet.
We can
There's a
top
road.
that.
It's like the world's smallest road or something. I actually read about it, and they showed a picture of it. It's just a little. It's not even as long as the house.
It's not a block.
No,
clearly.
no. So
we got to beat that. We got to set a goal. We got to call Guinness Book of World Records, our favorite reading material, and we got to set it up this March. We got to make some calls. I mean, like now. We should probably just cut this recording off and call some people up.
We should. You mentioned earlier shamrocks, like the Shamrock Shake.
Yeah.
There's a reason for the shamrock.
Yeah, it's to kill leprechauns.
How did the shamrock become associated with St. Patrick? According to Irish legend, the saint used the three-leafed plant as a metaphor for the Holy Trinity when he was first introducing Christianity to Ireland.
That's a lie, though.
Okay.
Most people don't know this, but he used clovers, or the shamrock, as they say, as a weapon against the snakes when he drove them out of Ireland. That's why you don't see any snakes in Ireland. It's a fact. That's a fact, and it's the most common weapon against leprechauns. Just so you know.
Now, on the last show, we haven't talked about it yet on this show, but there's no doubt about it. I would have to mention it. The movie that I told you about, Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Did you research any of that?
No.
Yeah. Boy, there's a surprise. Cold weather helped St. Patrick's legend.
Why is this?
In Irish lore,
there's a lot
that
of
means
lore.
lie.
Yeah, because that's some guy hammered who was Irish saying, "This is lore."
St. Patrick gets credit for driving all the snakes out of Ireland. Modern scientists suggest that the job might not have been too hard. According to the fossil record, Ireland has never been home to any snakes. Through the Ice Age, Ireland was too cold to host any reptiles, and the surrounding seas have staved off serpentine invaders ever since.
Loch Ness. That's all I got to say about
Modern
that.
scholars think the snakes St. Patrick drove away were likely metaphor.
Probably not.
Oh.
I'm going to have to call those guys
Yeah.
a bunch of fucking liars.
You probably know. Some of these guys, I think they're credited with being professors at TTT Tech. No?
That's incorrect. Because if they were, they would know that St. Patrick actually did murder every snake with that staff that he carries. And look at the picture.
Clover staff that you're
that's
talking
at the
about?
top of it. He carved that in the wood. Okay? Mm-hmm. And then every photo that you see of St. Patty, what's he got? A big-ass club. That's for a reason.
That's a shillelagh.
Right. Call it whatever you want. Okay? Put whatever twist on it you want to, okay? It's a stick.
He was hitting snakes.
And he's beating snakes to death. I'm just saying.
On St. Patrick's Day, the world runs up quite a bar tab. All of the St. Patrick's Day revelry around the globe is great news for brewers.
Oh, yeah.
A 2012 estimate pegged the total amount spent on beer for St. Patrick's Day celebrations at, give me a dollar amount that you think.
Worldwide or United States?
I'm going to say worldwide.
All right. 500 billion.
245 million. Way to overshoot that. And that's before.
God, you guys need to drink up, you pussies.
And that's before tips to pubs bartenders.
See, if you include the tips, I bet I'm close.
I bet you are. Oh my goodness! It was almost called St. Maewyn's Day.
No, it wasn't. Don't fill these great people's heads with lies.
According to Irish legend, St. Patrick wasn't originally called Patrick. His birth name was Maewyn Succat, but he changed his name to Patricius after becoming a priest.
Well, it was going to be a good move until you said it was Patricius.
It could be Patricius, but it's a
I'm
C.
cool with Patrick, but the two names you threw before that, come on, bro.
This is what I've been waiting for. I'm about to blow your mind.
I'm ready
on this one.
I'm so
ready.
But
you might have this knowledge, okay?
I do.
There are no female leprechauns.
I know.
Don't be fooled by any holiday decorations showing lady leprechauns. In traditional Irish folk tales, there are no female leprechauns, only nattily attired little guys.
Speaking of which, I've got a conspiracy for you, Jimmy. Are you ready? Or you still got more to tell them?
No. There's one more thing I want to tell you.
I'll get to
but
the
it
conspiracy.
Might depend on your conspiracy.
Go.
The lingo makes sense. You can't attend a St. Patrick's Day event without hearing a cry of, Erin go bragh. What's the phrase mean? It's a corruption of the Irish Erin go bragh, which means roughly Ireland forever. So there you go. When you're screaming that out and you're drunk,
that's what I yell.
People know what you're saying.
That's what I yell every time I'm hunting leprechauns. Because I let them know. Yeah, you might live in Ireland, but not for long.
Does the leprechaun live in the same area as the Yeti?
No.
No?
They're relegated to Ireland. Most people don't know this. They magically cannot breach the borders of Ireland. So they are kind of contained. Which is kind of weird because Europe, I don't know if you knew this, has a law protecting leprechauns on the books.
Does it now?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
They're real people, Jim, okay? Now, they're devious creatures that need to be murdered, but they're real people. I circumvent the law. I find the loopholes.
So why are they so evil?
Well, because they're greedy. And they're dirty, dirty tricksters.
I do want to get to your conspiracy corner, but we got to take a quick break.
Fine.
Let's regroup all this hilarity. All right? We'll be back.
Hi, this is Emma Woods. Check out my book Beast and Savages and listen to the B Team with Cory and Jim.
Brought to you by Howie's House of Hair. From barely there to awesome hair in just 1 hour. We don't use those synthetic plugs like other hair clubs. We use real quality hair plugs. Call 1-800-HOT-RUGS now. Brought to you by Verdant Fields Nudist Camp. Get in touch with your outer self. Enjoy ping pong, volleyball, and our famous bottomless buffet. Visit our website at www.buffisbeautiful.com.
If I was able to bear children, I'd let Cory and Jim try to tame this filly.
And we're back. Are you ready?
I am.
I've been waiting all day for this one. All day for this conspiracy corner.
Cory's Conspiracy Corner.
So, if people haven't garnished by yet, leprechauns are real.
Okay.
You know how I know this? Well, number one, I did some research. Okay. I mean, I do actively hunt leprechaun when I'm in Ireland, which is usually every summer. But a guy, a pub owner, now he wasn't hammered at the time. You might suspect that, being a pub owner, but P.J. O'Hare, okay, was in Ireland In 1989, okay, so this is recent. This is within, a wheelhouse here that you're familiar with. I was only a young pup at this time. Claringford, Ireland. This dude is out selling land, PJ, okay? He hears a scream. He goes running because he's a concerned fella. What he finds is scorched earth near a well. And at the scorched earth, a tiny pair of clothes and bones. He collects these items along with some gold, and he takes it back to his pub and he puts it on display. It's still on display today. That's real leprechaun bones right there. And that's the only way that leprechauns can generally die. You have to blow them up.
So his wife had a baby.
No.
Okay. They killed said baby.
How dare you?
The animals picked its bones apart.
No. You're not going to leave that kind of evidence lying around.
And he now has his baby's bones on display at his pub. Congratulations, PJ O'Hare.
First of all, a baby's bones are mostly made of cartilage and soft material. Soft tissues. Okay, these things are rock hard.
Are they?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've actually physically touched them. Me and PJ go way back, okay? I called him on the phone.
Are they under glass?
Yes.
Are they what are they in?
They're in like a cylindrical. No, it's more of a hexagonal glass thing. It looks like a trophy case. Yeah, he's got little gold shillings laid out around it as well.
Shillings?
Yeah, and he has that's what the leprechauns call him. And then
I just heard him say me gold.
I want me gold. And then on the wall he has the clothes in a picture frame kind of thing, like a shadow box kind of deal.
What do the clothes look like?
They're a pair of drawstring pants, it looks like.
Okay.
Like a rope belt, if you will.
Okay.
And then a little coat and vest.
Are the legs
And a hat. There's
Are
a
the
hat.
legs cut? Are they open cut at the bottom? Or
Yes.
are they
Yeah.
Are they
You were gonna say, are they baby cinched? Are
they cinched?
They can cinch around the ankles. No, they're open.
No,
okay,
they're open?
I don't know where the shoes are. I didn't see the shoes.
there were no shoes?
I didn't see the shoes. Usually, I mean, those could have got blown anywhere into the well. He exploded, man. Okay, they were lucky to get what they did. It doesn't take a lot of explosions.
So this leprechaun got blown and we're missing shoes.
Excuse me. Yes.
Jeez.
That Pepsi Max is biting back hard today. She's a fickle bitch.
You get out of her what you put into her.
And there's no doubt about it.
All right.
So
the clothes. All right.
But there was no green, like we mentioned. No green. It was more of a grayish blue. Yeah,
see.
more of a grayish blue. So, I mean, your story is more true on the color. Congratulations to you, even though everything else is a complete fabrication. No snakes in Ireland. What do you think leprechauns feed on? Yeah. Well, they did. Now there's a lot less of them, obviously, because there's no more snakes. They had to change their diet.
What would happen if I tried to
Catch a sprightly leprechaun? You wouldn't succeed.
No? You can't catch Darby O'Gill. He just disappears. People try to grab him.
Yeah.
And he
disappears.
disappears.
Sure. That's because if they see it coming. But little known fact, when they disappear, they only reappear like just a couple feet from where they disappear from.
Yeah.
So what my strategy is when I spot one, usually with a spotting scope, I bait the area.
What do you use as bait?
Leprechaun food. It looks like fish food. You little flakes, and you put now this is how you get them because they're crafty. So you set up that little contraption like you'd catch a rabbit with a stick. You know how they put the carrot into the box and stuff.
Yeah.
So you put the little leprechaun food out. Now he's obviously smart enough to see that's a trap, but what he doesn't know is that I'm predicting his movements. I know he's going to recognize it. So as he's being decoyed by that, I've already lined the area with several pounds of explosives. So once he goes into the ring of fire, is what I call it, there's no coming out. Okay, He's already been bought and paid for at that point in time. So anyway, he does his little whimsical, little trickery and gets his leprechaun flakes. And then I scare him. That's where I jump out of the bush kind of thing. He disappears. Triggers the tripwire a couple feet off the spot there, and boom, Bob goes your uncle.
It's just Bob's your uncle.
I don't know. I don't know the expression.
Bob on your uncle.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So that's how you do it. Well, that's how I do it. There's other theories and methods,
But you've never thought to capture one and bring him home.
you got to make sure they're dead.
Now,
You can't bring it home.
Will a dead one travel?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Pack
I'm
one in
using
formaldehyde.
explosives. It's hard for me to even
Yeah.
find them after they die.
All right.
It's mainly bits, like finger bits.
Well, that all makes perfect sense to me.
I know it does. It's perfectly logical and sound stuff. You want to tell them our new secret? That's the end of the conspiracy corner. Basically, the leprechauns exist. To sum it up. But no, it's this time of year, people getting pretty antsy about the primaries, presidential, if you will, aren't they? What they didn't know is a couple fellas throwing their hat in the ring. That's right.
Nice.
This is a news alert for all you voters out there in America Town. Jimmy Ginn, president,
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah. I'm on the ticket, joining the ticket.
And I'll be your VP. Okay? So, I mean, you're going to get two guys that really aren't qualified for the job. Aren't really going to dedicate that much time to running the country.
Could not
But-
possibly have less interest.
But let me tell you, Jim, what platform you'll be running on.
Could I tell everybody what I am first
Go.
before we talk about it?
Go.
I am what I term a radical moderate.
Nice.
I'm a fiscal conservative, but liberal on social issues and the environment.
Huh.
Yeah, I call it the lotus position.
Sure. Or happy baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's going to be our position.
Okay. And here is our issues, if you will. This is our platform that we're going to fight for the American people.
This is the hotbed.
If we get any calls today or emails, it's going to be about what's about to take place. Are you ready?
I don't know.
This is what you're going to be running on right here. Free Taco Fridays. Fuck Tuesdays, okay? We're not going to get into Taco Tuesdays.
Tuesday's overrated.
Free on Fridays, okay? Ninjas in every school for child protection.
Yep.
Okay, we don't need to waste taxpayer dollars on police officers when we can get ninjas.
Ninjas are going to be as prevalent as backpacks.
Boom. Mandatory Squatch Hunting Day will be December 25th. Easier to track in the snow, plus that date was open. I figured let's slide a national holiday in there. Done and done.
Yeah.
Every person born in the United States will take martial arts from either Steven Seagal or Chuck Norris. No questions asked.
I'm in the Norris camp, to be honest.
I mean, come on. Dude was 78 karate champ of the world. Come on, Seagal ever do that?
And will continue being the karate champion of the world when he's 78.
Boom.
So boom.
Isn't he close to 78 now?
Gotta be.
He's
I don't.
it's razor thin.
He's as old as he wants to be. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Pepsi
Comedy.
Max will be adopted as the United States official drink.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Plus our presidency, well, your presidency, my vice presidency, is going to be sponsored by Pepsi Max.
Yes. Well, something's got to be.
Well, sure. We're going to launch # hovercraft gate. What that is every American will be able to buy a hovercraft when and if they become more affordable and economical.
Yeah. And controllable.
Yeah. You know, just general safety issues that we got to get cleared up
Yeah.
first, but eventually. Free baby giraffes for anybody that wants one.
I want one.
Of course, it's a baby giraffe. Can
know.
it get cuter?
I want to be in my second story window and feed the
giraffe, man. You're
I
in the
know.
Oval Office up there making power decisions.
Yeah.
Feeding your giraffe.
Oh.
Ice cream, social Sundays. Mandatory, even if you're lactose intolerant. Suck it up.
We'll get you some sherbet.
No. Don't
there
ruin
lactose?
ice cream social Sundays.
They can't even have the option. What if they want the froyo?
That's still got dairy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or lactose. I don't know.
What's
I'm not
yogurt?
a
What is a
dietitian.
yogurt?
It's-
Is that a plant?
I don't know.
Is yogurt a plant? Do you freeze it?
I'll do some research into
Yeah.
that. That's a
We'll
talking
get back
point.
to you.
Ostrich farming will be outlawed. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Bastards.
who wants more of those ugly looking things running around? They make a weird noise.
Yeah, they weigh like 400 pounds.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're like
You can't even
dinosaurs.
eat them.
No.
You would think Thanksgiving, that's a big turkey. Let me smack that thing on the head and roast it up. No,
You're not getting that now.
tastes like a rubber tire.
Yeah.
Gross.
Bastard.
Healthcare will be available. Schools,
Isn't it available now?
they're going to be better. Okay.
Yeah. I like that.
This is a hot button topic, national security. We might start wars with certain countries, but the caveat is you're going to have to elect us to find out who. More jobs are going to be available, and we're going to create the Avengers League, okay? Because the beef with Marvel and DC
Yeah.
has gone on long enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Biggie and Tupac.
Let's get all the superheroes into one group.
Yeah.
Just do it. And that's our platform.
I have one question concerning our platform. I don't know if this is an addition we want to make.
You run it. Let's see it.
Will all lives still matter when we're pres and vice?
They will, but there's going to be a lot less emphasis on it, on them in separately or all together. They're just not going to be as important. They still matter, but there's going to be a lesser degree of importance on said
placed
lives.
on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody cares about what you got going on.
No.
I care about what I'm doing,
Yeah.
but not so much what you got.
So we're running on the us platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us. Or U.S.
Wait a minute.
USA.
Just us. Because it's just us. It's the Justice platform.
Oh!
Yeah.
Boom!
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Trump. Where's my Yankee Doodle?
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, what? I don't want to see it.
I got to pin it on you.
No, you're not putting your
The
Yankee
feather.
Doodle anywhere near. Oh,
The feather in your cap.
that's macaroni.
The tri-star cap.
Trident.
Is it? I don't know what those
Tri-
are called. The bowler?
Mhm.
No, that
Nope.
doesn't have edges.
No.
Well, I'll figure it out. I'll get it next episode.
Tri-tip.
The
That's a
tri-tip
meat.
cap
That's a with noodles.
with macaroni.
We're recording at lunchtime.
Dude,
So
no, I'm telling that was
yeah.
for real. I did watch a buttload of food porn before I came to do this. Gordon Ramsay can make one hell of a beef taco. That's all I'm going to say.
But he's pissed off while he does it.
No, not when he's by himself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, how can he get pissed at himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's vote for us. Vote for Jim.
Yeah.
Vote for Jim.
Yeah, because a vote for me is a vote for Cory.
And us.
Yeah.
So-
And it's just us.
And yeah.
Yeah.
That's solid. The flyers and the buttons are coming out next
Yeah.
week. It's a volunteer time. Donate
No,
money.
they're not. It's
Donate
us.
money.
It's us. So we will have them printed, but they'll be available
Don't be
long after the
after the election's over. Don't be surprised if we show up at your door for campaigning and for money. We're going to ask. We're not shy. So
No.
fork it over.
No. And whatever amount you give us, we're going to say, really?
That's not enough.
You couldn't do any better than that?
Dig a little deeper in those pockets. Okay?
Yeah, it's us.
That's cargo shorts, buddy. All right? I didn't even see you hit the second tier. If you stay around the hip, okay, that's one thing. But you got two big pockets lying beneath those bad boys. I didn't see you brush down there, huh? For some loose change. Shall we hit him with the Stevie Ray fact of the day?
Yeah.
He headlined at Carnegie Hall. And that's your Stevie Ray fact of the day.
He did that on October 4th,
Don't,
1984.
no, you do not elaborate on that. This is my segment. I am the co-founder and co-creator of this segment.
But can I tell you why I like that day?
October what?
It was October 4th, 1984.
I know why you like that day. That's your birthday.
It was no. Nope. It was a day after his 30th birthday. October
so his
3rd.
Birthday is October 3rd, which is your birthday.
It was a day after, and since you do these fact of the days, and you've mentioned his birthday a couple times, I'm surprised you didn't throw that in.
Why? I choose the content for the fact of the day. You don't dictate what I put in there. Okay? Let's just square that away right now.
So when he was 29, he played Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
And he called it his best birthday ever.
That's pretty lame.
And you can grab that.
pretty lame.
You can grab that disc or whatever form you want to listen to. If you want to buy it on iTunes or whatever, I imagine you could. It's called Live at Carnegie Hall. It's from Epic Records.
Boom.
Now we can close.
Way to extend.
Sorry.
The fact of the day segment.
Sorry.
Ruin the punchline.
I love me some SRV.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a message from my mom last night.
Yeah,
I did. She's like,
I did see that.
She wanted us to post it on the website.
Yeah.
I didn't have the heart to tell her. I was like, no.
Because all she said was like, "Isn't this
She
the guy
asked.
Jim likes?"
Yeah, she asked.
That's it.
It's his video, or was it like a video tribute or something?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's the guy. And then I sent it to you because I thought you'd get a kick out of it.
That was funny. That's good radio.
My mom's an avid listener.
Well,
Thanks, Mom.
Hi, Mrs. Cory.
What?
Mom.
There you go. Finish it up. Okay? Don't leave them hanging. God. Hanging brain. That's what we need to do. We need to do a segment where we just continue our catchphrases or just phrases in general like that.
Speaking of hanging, why don't you fire up this news story?
Oh, it's so good, man. It's the greatest. Don't even read it. I want you.
No, I'm not even looking
I
at it.
want you to just be amazed at the greatness that is this news article.
Okay.
Let me get you with the tagline. First line of the article right here. First, his penis was dangling, and then he was off a cliff. Okay? A man in Pendleton, Oregon, is behind bars because he allegedly, I'm going to air quote allegedly, walked naked into a home of a woman that he didn't know.
Oh.
Okay? He mentioned as he entered this residence, "Hi, honey," he supposedly said, whilst trying to hug her. Just being polite.
If I had $1.
Right? Yeah. For every time that you tried to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Officials, or the police, said later they rescued him after he fell off a cliff. Now, you might ask yourself, how do you go from naked, trying to hug a woman, to falling off a cliff? I'm going to put the pieces of the puzzle together right now.
Good.
He got caught upside down in a tree, too, after he fell. And he was also still naked. Gail Wilson. Now, just by the name alone, I'm gonna put Gail probably in her 70s. Okay, maybe 80s. I don't know. She was home eating soup. Definitely elderly. Saturday afternoon, when a naked man appeared in her doorway. All right. He had a big grin on his face, she told the East Oregonian newspaper. He came walking toward me with his arms open wide. I kept saying, "Get away from me. Get out of my house." Wilson, who suffers from muscular dystrophy, feared for her life. Okay? I thought, this is it. I'm going to be raped or murdered, Wilson told the paper. I'd more or less accepted my fate. Today was my day, she thought. But she wasn't going to let him take her gently. Yeah, I'm going to let that sit there for a second.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that she came up with raped first.
Wilson shoved the naked intruder and told him to get away. She said the man grabbed her dog. And took it into one of her bedrooms for a few minutes. Yeah, man, yeah. Okay. Wilson called 911. The dispatcher told her to ask the man his name. But that made him mad, and he ran out the door just as police arrived. The naked suspect, later identified as a 30-year-old Stephen Burton, tried to escape by climbing a fence shortly before falling. Burton was hanging upside down from the tree by his ankle, and Pendleton Police Chief Stuart Roberts told the MyColumbiaBasin.com during this time he was aggressive, non-cooperative. At one point, he even tried to pull the handgun from one of the assistant deputies' holsters.
So he was jacked on the salts. This is a bath salt story.
Or BCP, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, okay, we got a lot of stuff going on
Yep.
here. We got a naked dude trying to hug an old lady.
Yep.
Clearly he raped a dog at some point in this story.
And may I
Yes.
add, while he's raping the dog, he closes the bedroom door, turns on some
privacy.
sweet jams,
Al Green, probably.
locks the door. Okay. The old lady, had every opportunity to escape now.
But remains inside the residence.
Yeah, because little Mitzi is in the bedroom.
Taking a stuffing. Getting taxidermied, if you know what I'm saying. What kind of dog do you think it was? Shih Tzu or Chihuahua?
Yorkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft, fuzzy.
Yeah.
Right up Stephen
One
Burton's alley.
one of those little Pomeranians, man. One of those little yapping bastards.
With the bow.
The little orange
had a
yapping
bow.
Pomeranian.
I know it did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think he uttered the phrase, "You look like you got a pretty mouth," before he took the dog and accosted it?
No, because that dog's mouth had nothing to do with this assault. Not a thing. But yeah, Margaret, or whatever her name was, could have easily just walk out the door. Yeah.
You were close, though.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. At that point, if the dog's not smart enough or quick enough to evade a naked high dude, come on, you're on your own at that point. I'm getting out of there. You know what I mean?
There's a lot more to this story.
I'm sure. But I was just intrigued by not only the quotes in this, but just the story in general, because that's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's got everything.
It's got intrigue,
Mm-hmm.
mystery,
Raping.
mm-hmm. Animal raping,
Bestiality.
hugging,
Mm-hmm.
or potential hugging, and it sounds like a lovely cottage in the Oregon area.
And a call to the law enforcement.
Sure. Oh, yeah, police. Yeah, action. The action stuff. It'd be a
A
fight.
fence, a jump over a fence while naked.
Stunts.
Yeah,
Clearly,
you're taking a chance on snagging your bag over a fence.
If his nutsack, hit one of those sharp branches, woo, his day would have been ruined.
Or the top of the fence, on the fences
Oh,
where
if
they
it was
tie the
chain
little
link.
knot.
Oh,
Yeah, imagine
you
climbing over one of
screwed him,
those.
just caught up.
That's
He
the
probably
kinda-
passed out for a bit he probably nicked and done.
Yeah, nobody wants
And
that.
then passed out from just, the overwhelming pain.
I'm about to pass out now.
Thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
Wow. We have to move on to the emails if you've squeezed all you can out of the
I think I've
dog
got
raping story.
I think I've got all I came for the dog raping story. I've had enough.
Once again, in my hand,
The three
I have the three amigos, the three
amigo.
emails
Los
that I
marachas.
picked. We had a pretty good choice this week. We had
Did we?
Yeah. We had a nice group of emails, and I picked 3 of them out. So we'll go number 1 here, Lil Bertie. I thought at first
Maybe Stephen.
Lil Bertie
Stephen Burton?
was Liberty.
Oh,
I was calling it Liberty the entire time
yeah.
when I was printing it up. But it's Lil Bertie.
Lil Bertie.
Lil Bertie. So hi, Lil Bertie. Your shows should be 3 hours long. Oh my God. No.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass. Not only
show
are our numbers not anywhere, like nobody listens to a full hour of our show anyway.
No.
But could you imagine us trying to do a 3-hour show? Yeah. you'd have about a solid 60 minutes of content followed by 2 hours of just silence and this noise.
and this noise.
Oh, dude, grab me another Max.
Yeah.
That's it.
Talking about Pepsi Max for one of those full hours.
How did they get that brown color?
They call that caramel coloring. So your shows should be 3 hours long. Okay, no, right there. I love you guys. I've heard you both say that you love people watching. Have you ever tried the local Walmart?
Yes.
I once saw a lady carrying a pickle jar around her neck with a fetus inside.
What?
It was floating in clear liquid, and you could see it plain as day.
Oh my God!
You should try it out. I hope Lil Birdie means people watching at Walmart and not wearing a fetus around my neck.
Yeah, I hope so too, because that's not happening. I'm into jewelry as much as the next guy, but not fetus jewelry.
I take it. I'm going to assume this was in a jar, and then some type of string was involved.
Attached, yeah, it had to be.
Tying this thing around.
Oh my God!
Some lady's neck with a fetus inside.
The local Taco Bell's where I usually go to do my people watching. I texted you about this.
What's the
day.
best thing you've seen at the Bell?
Oh my God! First of all, okay, it was a busy night. Taco Bell. If you get hit it on the weekends, I mean they're packed. People high, people drunk, people they want to go eat Taco Bell. So I go inside to try and beat the rush. I go inside. Well, I'm accosted by the 16, 17-year-old kid taking my order, okay, because he's trying to give me financial advice about me ordering out instead of in because it's going to save me money on taxes, on the tax for the food.
Oh yeah.
So I was overwhelmed by the generosity, if you will, of the employee. Then I saw, as I was standing there waiting for my order, it took a while because they were busy.
Well, what did you decide? Now you've got me wondering. Did
I
you go with
ordered
his
it out.
advice?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's sound logic. I'm not going to pay more money for the same food.
No.
Little Scooter had I think his name was Skylar something. I don't know. It started with an S.
Nope.
But he was real hyper. But anyway, I was watching other people come in, and it seemed like he had struck. I don't know if he knew one of these girls. There was a girl with her mom in there, and him and her and Skylar had a little back and forth action going on. I don't know if they knew each other or if there was a romance blossoming right before my eyes. But I was overwhelmed by the amount of sauce packets that this female and her mother stuffed into their pockets. I thought to myself, Jesus Christ, these people must put mild or verde sauce on everything that they eat, man. It was unbelievable. Flat out unbelievable. And the best part about it was her mom had one lazy eye. So she was scoping the whole place, man. I mean, you're not sneaking up on that.
No.
You try to grab a verde sauce packet out of her pocket. Watch what happens.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you're going to do on earth.
It's like trying to surprise an owl.
Can't do it.
At this point.
They spin their heads around 360.
Yeah. She doesn't have to.
Because she's got you.
Yeah.
She's got you pegged.
She's got what they call blue eyes. One blue that way, one blue that way. That's all. Email number 2. Private Paulie.
Privet.
Don't know. Privitt.
Brit. He's a Brit guy. British.
Oh, that could be. Yeah. He's a lieutenant. My cousin is called Pitt by my family. P-I-T.
Maybe he smells.
His real name is Tyler, but my aunt and uncle call him Pitt, and they won't say why. Can you help?
No. Next email. I'm just kidding. Pitt. So like I said,
crack that R jar open because I'm about to throw one out. Some people are just
straight up
stupid.
retarded.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I've got my theories.
Okay.
I'll elaborate.
His name's Tyler, and they call him Pitt.
Pitt. Either he smells, meaning he doesn't wash or use deodorant, or Tyler, being a bit on the slow side, may have traversed or fell into a pit at some point in time. Or he's an avid griller. Go.
His parents won't tell anyone why. They call him Pit.
Maybe they keep him in a pit.
Oh
or
my
like
God.
that's like a slight at him that only he knows, that nobody else knows. So like everybody else knows him as Tyler, but since they keep him in a little pit in the basement, like, hey Pit, go get me a soda. Give me
You
a
just
pop.
took me to Buffalo, motherfucking Bill.
Yeah.
That puts the lotion on its skin. Mm.
Yeah, they're sizing it. They're eventually gonna
my
cut his skin off and use it as a coat, but that's got to be
horrible.
it. It's got to be that. They keep him in a pit in the basement. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's my theory.
Ew.
You got something?
No, that's it. That's as good as
Or he's really into collecting peach pits.
The last email of the day before we close this out. Cory Bay. Yeah, it's spelled that B-A-E thing.
B-A-E?
Yeah.
Bay.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing.
Yep. Ever. Oh, wait. It's not so bad. Love your show, guys.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Bay.
Yeah,
You're
Bay.
such a bay.
Love your show. Thanks to you, me and my girlfriends have a Congo party once a month.
Nice. Good for you.
We combine watching the movie with a drinking game. Every time a monkey is shown on the screen, we all have to drink. When are you going to start doing shows in college campuses? We would love to see you at LSU.
I'd love to see myself and someone at LSU.
You're a father
I know.
and a
That
husband
but you just lobbed it up there, man. That's
and a
when you
gay
just,
lover
Ding. Well,
Yeah.
sure, but on only Tuesdays and Thursdays after 6.
in the gym.
Yeah, that's my workout days. But wow, college campuses. I don't know. We've got several offers, mostly regional.
Personal appearance?
Community colleges, stuff like that. But
We're just trying to think of what to do. We actually do have personal appearance requests, but we just don't know what to do at a personal appearance.
yeah,
What are we going to just talk?
the two people that are going to show up to at least
Yeah.
find out that it's the wrong two guys that they hoped that were going to be
Yeah.
there. I mean, we can say hi to them, shake their hands a little bit.
That's not Bob and Tom.
These mother flipping liars. I knew this was too good to be true. I don't
I'm not going
know.
to see Corky and Tim.
These stupid mother. Yeah, man. No, yeah, we've had we actually, it was kind of cool recently. We've gotten a few. I want to say offers. We have the one potential personal appearance, and then we have a potential interview lined up with somebody that is in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So
We're heading out to Los Angeles.
we'll probably
No?
be remote.
Oh,
Maybe over the internet, Google Hangout, maybe.
If we can make that work.
If we're not too retarded to figure that out, RGR.
We are.
And we are. We're not really what you would call tech savvy.
Or smart with my finger quotes.
Yeah, but we'd be more than happy. I would be to do a couple shows at college campuses.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Like what?
You're a file, man.
No, I am.
You're a pedo.
I'm an avid fan of Team Spirit
Yeah.
and all of the wondrous colors of the mascots at said college campuses.
And titties.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that or any of those, sir.
Well, if somebody does want us for a personal appearance or
Send us an email.
us, yeah. Since we're just now zipping up the email bag, tell them how to do it.
19productions@gmail.com.
Hit us up.
Or reach out to us on Facebook. Or you could write us a Twitter message, BTeam19, but we're not going to check that. So
Nope.
Email and Facebook would be primarily the easiest ways to do it. You could also find or get most of your B-Team information from the website.
Oh, yeah. You can go in there and play games.
Well,
Got games and
we got how to
our
navigate the
appearances.
site is a game
That's
in
a
itself.
game. It's improving. It's good. It's getting better. It's going to continue to get better. This is our 20th show. 21st. This is our 21st
show. It'll be
Yeah, that we're doing right now.
21st. Yeah. We're not going to celebrate that.
No. I keep telling people, give us some shows.
We'll do 100 at the 100th episode. We'll do something
better
cool.
be good.
No, we're not going to be good.
Oh.
But we'll do something good, like another giveaway.
Doing something good.
That's Tell Me Something Good. Come on. You're going to ruin an American classic.
Sorry.
Tell me something good. Tell me. What did I not touch on? iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Tumblr. We do it all. We're like jack-offs of all trades.
Yeah.
That's the expression. No?
Nope.
Not close?
Nope.
I feel like I'm close.
No.
Okay. Well, fair enough. You're the smart one.
Nope.
PhD, baby.
Yeah. Doctor of Love.
Doctor of Love. Come here, girl. Let me massage that back.
I'll rub that corn.
You don't even like feet.
No.
And you took
I
it
can't believe
right
it.
to
Yeah,
foot
see?
town.
See what I'll take a hit for the team.
Think
Yeah.
about that corn just sitting right on that big toe.
Nope.
Ooh, sandwiched in between the big toe and the middle toe.
All I ask you to do is love somebody. Corns.